To learn, to grow, sometimes you're gonna have to learn this from others. And when you do, you have to be humble enough, you have to have the humility to just sit on your hands, shut your mouth, and listen, learn, ask questions, whatever it is you need to do in that moment to learn the most you can from the person showing you those things. And I struggled with this when I was younger, because I would always like to think that, oh, I know everything. Oh, there's nothing you can teach me. I can learn it on my own. I can learn it this way. I can learn it like this. And all that did was prevent me from learning things, man. Learning them quicker in a different way, or maybe in a way that would even be more beneficial to me. Just because of my little ego or my little, I don't know, when I was younger, I just used to think like, man, I know everything, bro. I can learn all these things. And the thing is,
I didn't get to finish that video when I was in Mexico, but I want to finish it now. And when I was there a few months back, there was a lot of things, because let me tell you guys this right now. That farm life, that ranch life is all new to me. I didn't grow up around it. I didn't grow interest in it until later in my life. Like, as soon as I got left high school, I was lost. As I got like a year or two later, I kind of realized, the city life ain't really for me. I kind of like more of the rural life, more of nature, more of just peaceful, if that makes sense. And my dad from Mexico, he has the ranch, he has everything. I never visited until I did. And let me tell you this, I don't know much about it, and I could have learned so much more, but I didn't. And for a lot of different reasons, we hold ourselves back from learning. We hold ourselves back from growing. And let me explain to y'all some of the ways I do it myself. When I was there in Mexico, I didn't know much, and I felt embarrassed. I felt shame. I felt like I wasn't good. I felt all these different things about myself because I didn't know how certain things were done, or I didn't know how to do certain things. And instead of just asking for help, guidance, and learning, and then having the confidence in myself by learning those things, I just kept my mouth shut. And I let the days go by, and I didn't learn as much as I could have learned. So I didn't enjoy my time there as much as I could have. You get what I'm saying? And it's a shame, man. It's a shame, because that is the life I kind of feel like I want. You know what I'm saying? I can say kind of, because of course my mind changes, but like that to me, it really like fascinates me. And I was there in person. My hands were there, and I didn't learn as much as I could have, and that's a shame. But it's because I felt embarrassed. I got that pride, the ego, whatever it may be, to ask for that help. And other times, like when I was younger, I would always feel like I knew everything. And when someone tried to explain things to me, I would be like, I know. And then I'd end up trying to do the thing that I said I knew how to do and needing help. And then I had to come back to him like, hey, actually I need some help. And they'd be like, yep, you see, I told you, like, let me just show you. And it was so much simpler to just be like, oh yeah, help me out. Even if you haven't, like, I say you, but like, let me say, even if I had an idea on how to actually do the thing, I should have just shut up and listened. You get what I'm saying? Because even if you have the idea on how to do a certain thing, where's the harm in someone still showing you? Besides the harm on your pride, your ego, and all these different things. And I'm starting to realize that as I get older, and I'm starting to realize that as those thoughts creep into my head. Because even now, like at work, someone tries to tell me something, I always counter with like a different way to do it. Or I counter with like oh yeah, I know for sure. Like, I know that. Like, who cares if I know that, man? Who really cares? Like, I know that, like, yeah, it makes my ego feel better that I'm like, yeah, I know that. But who cares, bruh? Like, if they just want to share something that they want to share with, or show me a way that they think is smoother, then I can hear that out. And if it works for me and I can apply it to my life, good. If not, then no harm in hearing it out. You get what I'm saying? And like, I feel like it's all so simple and it's all so easy. But once you have those freaking feelings and those things that get in the way, like the pride from myself at least, or the embarrassment, or different little things. Once those little things get built up over the years, it's hard to change. But it's possible, because I have just started listening to people and their ways. Of course, every time it's not perfect, but I am more open-minded. I am capable now more than ever of asking for help and learning. And it honestly kind of feels good too, man. It does. And you're only holding yourself back, and I'm talking to myself at this, by having that pride and that ego get in the way. You really are. And it's a sad thing, but it's true. And let me tell you why this is so important to me, and why this is so big to me. Because I want to be the person that people turn to when they need. You know what I mean? I want to have the answers. I want to be the rock for the family. And I'm not there yet, not fully, and I have a long ways to go. Doesn't mean that I'm useless, doesn't mean that I have nothing to offer. But me, myself, I'm still in the process of becoming that. So I don't have all the answers. And that messes with my head. And I think that's why I like to feel like I know everything. That's why I like to feel like I'm capable of everything, even though I'm not right now. And I'm going to learn to be this. But this is what I want to be, and I'm not there yet. So that messes with my head. So I guess by me saying I know, or like I got it, it kind of shows that I am there. Or that I'm capable of being that. But it's okay that I'm not there yet. Because I have my own timeline, my own process to become that. And in order to become that, I got to just start shutting my mouth and listening. And asking the questions that need to be asked, and learning the things I need to learn. And they can be so simple as changing oil, so simple as doing laundry, so simple as whatever it is you want to learn, man. And of course there's more complicated ones, and of course there's bigger ones. But it doesn't really matter, man. It's just whatever you want to be, whatever you want to learn, in order for you to become the person you want to be, or have the capability of being that person for others. You got to figure that out for yourself, and be able to shut your mouth, put your pride, feelings, all these different things to the side, and learn them. And there's a lot to it though, because when you ask for that help, some people won't give it out like that. And you gotta not take that personally, because everyone has a different way of teaching, and you gotta be capable and ready for all of it. Because some people might be hard on you, some people might be easy. And yeah, you might have a preference onto which one you like to learn from. But if you put that pride and ego and feelings to the side, of course, don't get abused, don't get none of that, of course. But if you're able to just learn, no matter what situation it is, you'll be better for it. But if you find yourself learning better in one way, then look out, look for that, seek that. You know what I'm saying? But it's held me back a lot, and it's sad, because I could have experienced and learned so much more if I would have just either shut up and learned, or asked without feeling that embarrassment or that shame in asking. You get what I'm saying? So figure that out for yourself, and try to become who you want to become. Learn as much as you can, and honestly have fun while you do it. Take care.